Amy here with You Can Homeschool, and it's Friday night, and I wanted to make this video to talk to you moms about feeling good enough. See, whether you're new to homeschooling and you just don't know if you have what it takes to do it, or maybe you have done it and you know it's hard and you know it requires a lot mentally, physically, emotionally to do this. And so I just wanted to encourage you, no matter where you are in the journey, that if you're anything like me, you love your kids so much. And you want what's best for them. And so that is a blessing. And that is a blessing to them. And at the end of the day, the time that you're investing and sharing and teaching them is so valuable to who they're going to become one day, and something that you can't trade. So, you know what? I encourage you to hold on to that on the hard days when it's overwhelming or your house is a mess, and it would be so much easier to send them away for those 6 hours so that you could tidy it up and enjoy your cup of coffee in peace. That you're part of forming who they are and what they're learning, and making all these memories and being there when they have success, when they learn to read, and when they do well on different assignments. You're there with them, teaching them and encouraging them in their strengths and in their weaknesses, and you know them so much more than anyone else ever does. And so how we can help our kids become just super awesome is very unique. How we know those hard areas that they struggle with, and we can create a plan and a curriculum or a schedule to strengthen that. And they wouldn't get that at a school, perhaps. And maybe they have special interests or hobbies that we can just really dive into, and we get to do that homeschooling them. So people ask me, why or what brought me to homeschooling. And, I was getting my degree to be a teacher. In my last semester, I did an internship, and I did it at a school, and it was a good school, full inclusion, model school. And I just realized that that's not where I wanted to be. I didn't like some of the way that they handled behavior or implemented different things as a developmental standpoint. It was more classroom management, and that wasn't a good fit, I felt like, for me. And so I went and did some other things, and then I had my first daughter, and the newspaper they sent home with me that day when I had her had an article on homeschooling. And honestly, that's what sparked it for me. And I was like, interesting. And it kind of was in my mind. And so God's really allowed my love and passion for my kids, and then my gift to teach and desire to be a teacher, to combine. And homeschooling is for me in that way. But I know a lot of moms, that's not their story. And maybe it's because of the pandemic and you saw what they were being taught at school or not being taught. Or maybe it's for religious reasons or health reasons. There's a lot of different reasons families choose to homeschool. And so sometimes it is a struggle because you don't want to do it. It's not your calling that you feel like you were created to do. But if that's where God has you, then He's going to bring you the exactly what you need for the day. Not for tomorrow, next week, or in high school when your kids are down the road, but He's going to bring you what you need today. And if you're seeking Him and putting on the armor, then He's going to be there with you to fight those temptations and battles of impatience or frustrations or bad attitudes. He's going to be there with you, and His mercies are new every morning, and great is His faithfulness in that. And I've seen that year after year in my life. And so you're not alone. Even me, who's done it for 10 years, I'm sitting here. My husband and I planned my daughter going into high school schedule for next year, this coming year, and it's overwhelming. It's like, how am I going to do this? But that's the enemy. We just got to break it down and take it one day, one step at a time, and be there for one another and encourage one another's. So if you need prayer or have any questions, message me, email me, and I'd love to help you. Have a great weekend.